The Honourable Minister of Education, Early Childhood Development, Justice and Public Safety.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and with your indulgence, I may need just a little more time. Madam Speaker, I rise today to announce the government's intention to undertake a systematic review of the governance model under which all school boards operate on Prince Edward Island. The last 4 years have been a time of significant and profound reform in our education system. The introduction of kindergarten into the public school system, the fundamental restructuring of early learning, and the difficult task of school closures represents more change in 4 years than what transpired in the 20 previous years of education policy. At the same time, the process and pace of reform has demonstrated the inherent challenges facing our current educational governance model. While it is clear that these challenges were most notable in the workings of the Eastern School District Board, government has heard from a number of key stakeholders that a government's review is clearly warranted. Last spring, the PEI Home and School Federation passed a resolution recommending the province study the viability of consolidating both English school boards into one which will operate under a unified set of policies and regulations to ensure consistent and equitable delivery of education, programming and services across the province. Madam Speaker, in June, I hosted more than 300 educational stakeholders from across the province at the Summit on Learning, and the message from this was very clear. The current system must adapt and evolve to offer students the skills they need to become lifelong learners in a changing world. We have listened and we agree. This review will address a number of questions, including what are the appropriate roles of a school board versus the role of the Department of Education and Early Childhood Development? How can the current legislative, regulatory and policy frameworks under which the boards operate be improved from an accountability perspective? How can we enhance the role of key stakeholders such as home and school associations, parents, educators, students and others in the governance of our education system and keep them engaged moving forward? Madam Speaker, we are taking a grassroots approach to this review. It will be an independent process in which we engage an external commission to consult with stakeholders, review best practice and research, and develop a model best suited to the needs of our island's educational system. The results of this review will be provided to the government by the end of this year. It is our government's intention that this review offer the organizational basis upon which all stakeholders, government, educators, and parents can work together for the enhancement of our education system. Madam Speaker, good governance requires developing a clear direction, providing role clarity, building knowledge through information, functioning as an effective governing body, supporting the organization to achieve its mandate, maintaining positive relationships with stakeholders, and being accountable and achieving sustainable results. The goal of this review, Madam Speaker, is to engage the island educational community, partners including students, parents, staff, and educational leaders in this process. Madam Speaker, the future of the province is fundamentally tied to the quality of learning in the early years in our schools, in higher education, and throughout life. The world is changing rapidly, and our education system must keep pace. Governance is extremely important to the success of our students. Through proper and effective governance, we can determine roles and responsibilities for the full delivery of services, in turn providing better opportunities for all students to achieve. The need to have all of our partners providing input is essential to ensure the best model of governance is achieved for the educational system in our province. Over the next month, we will be announcing the details of this very important review. Madam Speaker, it is my hope that this review will build on the growing recognition and commitment of so many island parents and partners who are ready to work together to help children succeed by putting learning first. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you.